Vina Triviana of the Good Life Project. Ngayon, isi-share ko sa inyo why investing in our healthcare is important. Let's talk about our health. Palagi nating naririnig ang kasabihan na health is wealth. Totoo naman. Una, kapag healthy ka, you can enjoy life to the fullest. Mayroon kang freedom to do what you want to do and to spend time with people you love. Freedom na maituturing nating priceless wealth. Pangalawa, kapag healthy ka, makakaiwas ka sa mga napakamahal na gastusin na kasama ng pagkakasakit. Alam naman natin, isang serious illness lang, maaaring maubos ang mga naipon at naipundar ng isang average earner na manggagawa. Maaaring mabaon sa utang kung hindi sapat ang ipon. Plus, being healthy means mas may oras ka at energy to be more productive and mag-build ng wealth mo. Napaka-importante nito, lalo na sa mga breadwinner. Wala namang taong nagplano o gustong magkasakit. Pero in reality, karamihan sa atin kakailanganing magpagamot at some point. Ang tanong, sapat ba ang ipon mo pangbayad ng medical expense mo? Let's talk about Ultimate Kaiser Health Builder 720 Plan. Sino nga ba si Kaiser? Kaiser is a health maintenance organization or HMO company duly accredited with the Department of Health. The company is likewise registered with the Securities and Exchange Commission dated June 8, 2004 as a healthcare provider with an authorized capital stock of 160 million. It is also registered with the Insurance Commission with license number HMO-2017-04-R. Kaiser's medical director is Dr. Leia Uyolo, a seasoned HMO executive and an active officer of Philippine Association of Health Maintenance Organization Company. Ang Kaiser ay patuloy ang pag-abot sa mga nangangailangan ng medical services at kasabay nito ang pagbubukas ng mga Kaiser Clinic sa ilang mga SM at Robinsons Mall sa ating bansa, gaya ng SM North, Robinsons Galleria, at SM City Cebu. The Ultimate Kaiser Health Builder Plan is a one-of-a-kind HMO product designed to provide healthcare especially after employment and retirement years. Ito ay isang 3-in-1 financial solution dahil sa Kaiser, meron kang healthcare, life insurance, at meron ka ding investment. Magkano ba ang minimum na pwedeng kuhanin sa Kaiser? Depende ito sa age mo at kung anong plan ang gusto mong kunin. For ages 10 to 40, ang lowest premium is 2,647 pesos per month. For ages 41 to 50, the lowest premium is 3,529 pesos per month. For ages 51 to 60, ang lowest premium is 4,412 pesos per month. Kaiser is a 720 plan. Ibig sabihin, 7 years mo lang babayaran and ang term ng plan is 20 years. Para mas maintindihan mo, sa Kaiser, meron tayong tinatawag na 3 period. Accumulation period, extended period, and long-term care period. Dito muna tayo sa accumulation period. Accumulation period is the first year to 7th year ng plan. Ito yung panahon na nagbabayad tayo o nag-i-invest tayo kay Kaiser. After 1 year of paying, maaari na natin ma-avail ang mga benefits ni Kaiser. Isa-isahin natin ang mga benefits during this period. Una, meron kang annual physical examination benefits. Kasama dito ang chest x-ray, complete blood count, routine urinalysis, routine fecalysis, electrocardiogram or ECG for members above 35 years old, if younger ng 35 as long as prescribed ng doktor. Pap smear for female members above 35 or again, as prescribed by doctors. Second, meron kang dental benefits, which includes unlimited dental checkups, unlimited simple tooth extraction, once-a-year oral prophylaxis, recementation of jacket, crowns, inlays, onlays, minor adjustment of dentures. Third is what we call the inpatient or hospitalization benefits. Maaari mo itong gamitin in case na kailangan mong ma-confine sa hospital. Covered dito ang basic medical benefits such as accredited physician's fee, specialist, surgeons, and anesthesiologist fee, operating room fees, hospital intensive care unit, member's choice of room and board up to 1,500 per day depending on the plan. This all will be subjected to the annual benefit limit ranging from 50 to 140,000 per year. Again, depende sa plan na kinuha ng policyholder. During the accumulation period, hindi po covered ang outpatient services or mga check-up or consultations. Hindi rin covered ang pre-existing illnesses and dreaded diseases. Kaya better pa rin if meron kang short-term healthcare or HMO na magagamit mo while you're in the paying period. Remember, Kaiser is designed to cater our long-term healthcare needs, especially during our retirement or kapag hindi ka na pwedeng kumuha ng short-term healthcare. If hindi mo nagamit ang hospitalization benefits mo during this period, meron kang matatanggap na long-term care bonus or 85% return of premium upon maturity. Mamaya makikita nyo to sa later part ng video natin. Another benefit is the term life insurance. During the whole 20-year term ng iyong Kaiser plan, you are covered with term life insurance. The beneficiary will receive an amount depende sa plan na kinuha ng member. Mas mataas ang plan, mas mataas ang life insurance coverage. For example, sa Plan K100, ang insurance amount na matatanggap ng beneficiary sakaling mamatay si Kaiser member is 450,000 pesos. Kung ang cause of death is accident, times 2 ng life insurance amount ang makukuha ng beneficiary. Sa example natin kanina, instead na 450,000, 900,000 ang makukuha ng beneficiary. What if nawala ng kamay, nawala ng paa, or nabulag? Ito naman yung tinatawag nating dismemberment. Ang benefit will be based dun sa nawalang part ng katawan ng policyholder. Like for example, if loss of both hands, 100%. Loss of both feet, 100% of the life insurance coverage. Next is the waiver of installment due to death or credit life. Ibig sabihin, kung ang policyholder ay namatay during the accumulation period, i-waive na yung natitirang premiums. For example, 2 taon pa lang ang nababayaran ni policyholder nang siya ay namatay, yung natitirang 5 taon is considered fully paid na at matatransfer ang plan sa beneficiary at makukuha pa din ang natitirang benefits upon maturity. Waiver of installment and premiums due to total and permanent disability. What if yung policyholder on the 2nd year na aksidente? Hindi siya namatay pero totally and permanently na disabled siya, rendering the policyholder unable to work and earn income. Because of this, waive na din ang natitirang 5 taon na balance and considered fully paid na ang plan. Kaiser also have family assistance service. Subject to Kaiser's approval, sakaling kailangang ma-confine sa hospital ng isang immediate family member mo, maaari mong i-extend ang Kaiser plan mo at ipagamit ito sa kapamilya mo, provided the following conditions. 1. Policy should be active at dapat nakapagbayad na ng at least 1 year sa plan. 2. Pwede mo lang itong ipagamit sa immediate family member mo. Kung single ka, ang immediate family member mo ay ang mga magulang at mga kapatid mo. Kung married ka naman, ang immediate family member mo ay ang asawa at mga anak mo. Of course, dapat sa mga Kaiser accredited doctors and hospitals kayo mag-a-avail ng service. Fourth, kung magkano ang healthcare benefits ng plan ni policyholder, yun din ang maaaring magamit sa family assistance service. Lastly, dapat bago ma-discharge ang pasyente, masettle mo kay Kaiser ang payment. Please note that this assistance is an accommodation only and not a benefit of the plan. Hence, approval and denial solely depends on Kaiser management evaluation. Malaking tulong talaga ang may Kaiser. Dahil ang medical expense rate ng may healthcare plan is much cheaper on the average 30% compared kung cash payer ka. Now let's go to the extended period. Ito yung 8 to 20th year ng plan. Ito rin yung tinatawag na waiting period. Sa period na to, hindi ka na nagbabayad. Waiting ka na lang na mag-earn ang investment mo at mag-mature ang plan mo. Let's say for example, kumuha ka ng plan K100. Ang installment amount niya is 58,821 per year. Although you can have it monthly, quarterly, semi-annually, or spot cash. Contract price niya is 411,750. First benefit is the 10% annual health benefit. Starting on the 8th year up to the 20th year, policyholder will receive an annual health benefit na katumbas ng 10% ng kanyang plan. In this example, ang plan natin is K100. Ibig sabihin, K100,000. Dito natin kukunin ang annual benefit mo na 10%. 10% of 100,000 is 10,000. Meron kang 10,000 health benefit kada taon. Ang maganda dito, kung hindi mo nagagamit yung annual health benefit mo, nagko-compound yan ng 10% interest rate per year. Here, assuming hindi natin nagamit yung 10,000 on the 8th year, nag-earn siya ng 10% interest which is equivalent to 1,000. Kaya on the 9th year, ang health benefit fund mo is 10,000 coming from the 8th year plus 1,000 interest plus 10,000 for the 9th year, total of 21,000. Tuloy-tuloy lang siyang nag-a-accumulate every year. Second, additional annual health benefit or yearly bonus. Starting from the 2nd year of our plan, a portion of our premium ay ini-invest ni Kaiser. These additional earnings, ranging from 3% to 10%, ay nagko-compound din at tuloy-tuloy na lumalago as long as hindi natin nagagalaw. Take note, the amount presented here is variable and dependent on the market performance. These annual health benefits ay pwede nating gamitin for medical-related expenses, like check-up or pambayad ng hospital bills mo during 8 to 20th year. Halimbawa, sa sample natin na Plan K100, kung nagkasakit ka on the 15th year, ang total health benefit limit mo is 298,916. Galing sa 114,359 na accumulated unused annual health benefit plus additional health benefit na 184,557. Halimbawa, umabot sa 100,000 ang bill mo, covered lahat ni Kaiser ang bills mo at wala ka nang babayaran. Yung matitirang 198,916 ay maki-carry forward at magko-compound the following year. Sa extended period, meron kang outpatient benefits, inpatient benefits, covered na din ang maternity benefits, pre-existing illnesses, dreaded diseases, and as mentioned earlier, policyholder is covered with term life insurance and accidental death and dismemberment for the whole 20 years. during the extended period, we will have our 10% annual health benefit compounded annually, plus the additional annual bonus. At the end of the 20th year, or what we call the maturity date, good as cash na ang Kaiser funds mo. Magkano ang makukuha during maturity? Again, depende sa plan. The higher the plan, the higher the maturity value. In our example na Plan K100, ito ang marireceive ng policyholder. Number 1, total accumulated unused annual health benefit, 269,750. Second, total accumulated unused additional annual health benefit, 446,419. Ang total ng dalawa ay 716,169. Mababawasan lang to, depende sa nagamit mo during the extended period. You will also receive a long-term care benefit which is equivalent to the plan type na kinuha mo. Here, we have K100 kaya 100,000. This amount is fixed regardless if nagamit mo ang health benefit funds mo or hindi during 20 years. Next, long-term care bonus. Ito yung nabanggit ko earlier na if hindi mo nagamit yung hospitalization benefits mo during the accumulation period or the first 7 years, ibabalik sa'yo ang 85% ng premiums na binayad mo. Here, ang contract price natin is 411,750. 85% of that, 350,000. Magkano ang total maturity value? Total health benefits, 716,169 plus long-term care benefit na 100,000 plus long-term care bonus, 350,000 equals 1,166,169 total accumulated benefits with bonus. Upon maturity, we have 3 options. 1. May option ka to withdraw the entire maturity value. Pero syempre, pag wala ng fund ang Kaiser mo, considered closed account na po siya. Second option is partial withdrawal. Example, sa maturity value natin kanina na 1.1 million, nag-withdraw ka ng 500,000. Yung naiwan na 600,000 will continue to accumulate interest and pwede mo pa rin gamiting healthcare fund mo anytime you need it. Our third option is to retain muna yung fund mo. Mas malaki ang fund, mas malaki ang earnings from the accumulated interest. Ito na yung tinatawag nating long-term care period. Sa example natin kanina, natapos ni policyholder ang plan niya at age 42. Bata pa naman siya, wala pang mga sakit, or meron pang HMO coverage galing sa company. So, he decided to retain the maturity value na 1.1 million. Itong 1.1 million, patuloy lang siyang nag-earn ng interest and can be a source of passive income. At year 21, ang earnings mo from the maturity value at 10% interest rate is 116,617. Kahit pa mag-withdraw taon-taon si policyholder ng ganitong amount, hindi nababawasan yung 1.1 million pesos niya. At age 60, kung hindi nagalaw yung fund, yung dating 1.1 million, naging 6.4 million na. 10% of that is 648,000 na passive income for you. At age 65, let's say hindi mo pa din nagalaw yung fund mo, yung dating 6.4 naging 10 million na, with 1 million interest per year. Ito na yung tinatawag natin na money working for you. During your retirement years, meron kang investment na kumikita para sa'yo at hindi mo na po problemahin kung saan ka kukuha ng panggastos mo. Again, during the long-term care period or after the 20th year, yung Kaiser fund mo good as cash na. Kung may ma-retain na fund, meron ka pa ring inpatient and outpatient benefits. So, yung health benefits mo dito will be subjected kung magkano yung amount ng fund mo. Accumulated unused health benefits, so any amount you retain with Kaiser will earn 10% annual interest rate. You should consider your healthcare and insurance a priority. Why? Medical cost doubles every 5 to 7 years. A lot of sick people die not because there is no medicine, but because of no money. You cannot bring with you the healthcare benefits provided by your company when you retire or resign. No traditional healthcare company covers ages 61 and up. You will eventually retire and stop making active income. Most people rely on their children, sell properties, or borrow money for their medical needs during retirement. Majority of personal bankruptcy is due to medical crisis. Remember, your health is an investment, not an expense. Although, it will become an expense if you don't take time to invest in it. Once again, this is Vina Triviana. I hope may natutunan kayo sa video na ito. To learn more about savings, investment, and practical money management tips, visit our website or contact me through the following details.